Bridget from Urban Up, and welcome in to the A Day in the Life series, where I'm going to start shooting some videos and showing you what it is like to live a day in our life. So I thought that since 2018, with New Year's and new goals and new resolutions, I thought I would start something a little different where I want to transition to doing some more vlog and video type things, just to let you see a little bit more of behind the scenes. And because talking and being on camera, I feel much more comfortable doing that than I do with typing and writing. Writing is really not my forte, and don't worry, the blog is not going away. I will still keep doing some blog posts, putting recipes out there and information about essential oils and herbs and all that kind of teaching. But sometimes I just find it really hard to tell you a little bit more about our life and just kind of get to know you and let you get to know me through my writing. So I felt that this might be a little bit better way for you to get to know us just a little bit more and just see how crazy we really are. So I thought that this would be a great way and a great time to start right at the beginning of the year. And I thought that this would also be a great place to just throw some things in there that just really didn't quite fit in with the blog, but it was part of our life and I just wanted to share with y'all. So this first one is just a day in the life of, and I thought that I would just share some of the goals and things that I want to do for 2018. Now, I have to admit, when it comes to New Year, I'm not really big on setting goals or resolutions. I just kind of get frustrated with them because it seems like every year people set these huge goals, me included sometimes, and by the end of the year, before the end of the year, they've just kind of fallen flat and gotten lost in life. And so this year I'm really excited to try something different, and I do plan on writing about this on the blog. I'm reading what is called the 12-week year, and basically it's just like what it says. Instead of thinking annually and in the scope of a whole year, you plan in 12-week increments, and that 12 weeks is equal to a year. So you really don't even think long term. You don't think annually. You do have a vision for like 3, 5, or 10 years down the road, but as far as a yearly goal, you don't really think in those terms. You only think in 12-week terms, which is great for me because I'm the type of person who I have all these huge goals and visions that I want to accomplish, but I'm not necessarily an overachiever, but I definitely overestimate how much I can do in a day. I sometimes think that I'm Wonder Woman and I can do a bazillion things in one day, and then I get frustrated because I don't get half of it done. But I think with a 12-week year, it really makes you shrink everything down, focus on a short amount of time that's actually much more doable and maintainable, and then you just set a few goals and really laser in your focus on just those goals. So that way you're really focused and it's only for a short amount of time, and once you accomplish those goals, then you can move on to the next set of goals for the next 12 weeks. So I'm very excited about doing that this year, and I'm excited about how that's going to turn out. So if you are interested, you can find the 12-week year, the book, on Amazon, and I'll have some links below, or probably at your library. If you want to join along with me and read it, and maybe it might revolutionize your New Year's goals if you've had trouble sticking to them in the past. But I'm definitely excited. So what are some of the things that I have, the goals for my first year, my first 12-week year? Well, the first thing is that if you read my emails and all last year, if you've been around for a little bit, then you know I wanted to start and open an online store. My goal is February the 1st, so in this first 12 weeks, I hope to have my store open and have kind of a grand opening then. So that is one of my big goals for the 12 weeks, my first 12-week year. Another thing is for Christmas, I was able to get a herb and oil course that I had been looking at Vintage Remedies that went on sale. And if you follow me very long, you know I love Vintage Remedies because I just love their information, how deep and how in-depth it is, and it's just really, really good content, and it's unbiased, and it has a lot of scientific backing behind it. So I just really, really like them, and I've taken several courses from them, been certified in some essential oil courses through them, and so now I'm excited because I'm going to take the next step and do an aromatic medicine class. So I'm super excited about this because it's going to really focus on using essential oils not just for aromatic purposes, but to actually treat things, taking it internally. And so the course that I took on essential oils went into some of that, but I think this really just goes more in depth with it. So I'm really excited about that. So those are the two biggest goals that I have for my first 12-week year, and then finish my last homeschool prepping, because I've almost finished everything. Although we've started school this week, I still have a few last minute details to put in. But the 12-week plan has even helped with that, because instead of thinking of the whole semester at one time, I'm just focusing on 12 weeks, and that's made it so much more manageable. And then I can reassess and evaluate and then do the next 12 weeks. So that has really taken a load off and has helped with my homeschool planning. But if you look down at my table here, you would see, and I'll show you, we have papers everywhere. So all kind of stuff. And another thing is that we are hoping to find land and build this year. So I am working hard trying to do some last minute stuff in this house because we're still remodeling, and I'm gonna do another video where I tell a lot about our story for those of you who are new, or maybe you just haven't heard all of our story. And so I'm gonna kind of update you on all of our story and where we're at, because that's another thing that as we do find land and move, and I really hope that we can get back into gardening because I miss my garden so much, but just don't have a place to really garden where we're at now, and some other things as we get back into that and hopefully do it even bigger and better than before. I really want to incorporate that into sharing that with y'all and sharing how it's going, how the successes and the wins and even the fails and how it's not going. Because, you know, there may be some of you who are great at some of the things that I'm still failing at, and maybe you can give me some tips and pointers along the way. But if not, at least we'll all learn together, right? Well, y'all can learn from my mistakes. So that's just kind of how I want to do this. Not all of them will just be me sitting down talking. I hope to actually incorporate some more activities and things that we do, just some little blurbs of us throughout the day, homeschooling and going about our just daily life, just the craziness of our life, and even some videos of me making some herbal things and all. So that is a new thing that I hope to add this year and do it hopefully consistently to the blog. That's just a little bit about what I hope to incorporate this new year. I'm excited about it. I hope that y'all join me. I hope that you enjoy this. You can like and comment below, and be looking for the next video in the Life of Herb It Up series. Y'all have a great day and keep herbing it up.